Good morning, everyone. Our topic is Lesson 2-1, Mental Math, Find Sums and Differences. You will find this lesson on page 47 up to 50 from your book. Here are the learning objectives for today's lesson. Fluently add and subtract whole numbers mentally using a variety of methods and solve real-life problems with speed and accuracy. Let's analyze this problem. Luke collected 1,034 baseball cards, 1,289 football cards, and 1,566 hockey cards. Use mental math to find the number of cards in Luke's collection. Solve this problem any way you choose. If we're going to analyze Victor's work, Victor breaks apart the three amounts by place value to find the sum. So the first one is 1034. He breaks it into 1000 plus 30 plus 4. And the other one is 1289. He breaks it into 1000 plus 200 plus 80 plus 9. And the last given is 1566. He breaks it into 1000 plus 500 plus 60 plus 6. And after that, he added 1000 plus 1000 plus 1000 that is equivalent to 3000. Then 200 plus 500 that is equivalent to 700. 30 plus 80 plus 60 that is equivalent to 170. Then 4 plus 9 plus 6 is equivalent to 19. And the final one, he added 3000 plus 700 plus 170 plus 19, so the total sum is equivalent to 3,889. So Luke has 3,889 cards. Look at Gabriel's work. As you can see here, Gabriel does not correctly reason about the place values in the addends. So 1034, when he breaks it, he said that 1034 is equivalent to 1000 plus 300 plus 4, which is incorrect because 1000 plus 300 plus 4 is equivalent to 1304. How can you use mental math to solve problems? The table shows how many windows a team of windows washers cleaned on a skyscraper over 3 months. So how many windows did they clean in September and October? What is the total number of windows they cleaned in 3 months? So you can use properties of operation and bar diagrams to help solve the problem. So the first one is commutative property of addition. So you can add two numbers in any order. When we say commutative, changing the order of the addends does not affect the sum. Like for example, I have 2025 plus 3268. That is equivalent to 3268 plus 2025. So here I added 2025 first. I added 3268. Here, the first one that I need to add is 3268 added to 2025. So when I added these two, the answer is 5293. The same thing when I add these two, the answer is 5293. So changing the order of the addends does not affect the sum. So the window washers cleaned 5,293 windows in September and October. The second is associative property of addition. So you can change the grouping of addends. So changing the grouping of the addends does not affect the sum. So the given are 2025, 3,268 plus 3,475. So if I'm going to group 2025 and 3268 first, it means I'm going to add these two first before I added 3475. The answer is 8768. The same thing if I'm going to group first 3268 plus 3475 before added to 2025, I will get the same answer, which is 8,768. So the window washers cleaned a total of 8,768 windows in 3 months. The next one is identity property of addition. When we say identity property of addition, adding 0 does not change the number because 0 has no value. In short, any number added to 0 is equal to the number. So like for example, 2025 plus 0, the answer is 2025. 3,268 plus 0 is equivalent to 3,268. And 3,475 plus 0 is 3,475. Another example that helps you to answer the mental math are the break apart, counting on, and the compensation strategies. So let's talk about the break apart. Break apart means you need to break the digit. So like for example, I have 2,864. So 2 is in the thousands place, so I will make it as 2,000. 8 is in the hundreds place, so that is 800. Then 64, or you can make it 60, then 4. Then 1,136. 1 is in the thousands place, so that is equivalent to 1,000. 1 is in the hundreds place, that is equivalent to 100. Then 36, or you can break it into 30 plus 6. Then I will add both the thousands. 2,000 plus 1,000 is equivalent to 3,000. 800 plus 100 is 900. 64 plus 36 is 100. Then I will add all those digits, and the final answer is equivalent to 4,000. So that is what we call a break apart strategy. Counting on. When we say counting on, means you need to use counting on to subtract. Like for example, I have 1,136 minus 897. So I'll just copy the subtrahend. Then I will add numbers until I complete 1,136. So here I have 897. So I will add 3 to make it 900. Then I will add 200 to make it 1,100. Then I will add 30 to make it 1,130. Then I will add 6 to make it 1,136. Then after that, I will add all the digits that I added from 897. So 3 plus 200 plus 30 plus 6. So that is equivalent to 139. Therefore, 1,136 minus 897 is equivalent to 200 is equal to 239. The last strategy is the compensation method. So let's find 4,260 minus 2,170. We use compensation because it is easier to subtract. Like for example, 2,170, I will change it into 2,200. So here I added how many? I added 30. Then I'm going to subtract now 4,260, subtract to 2,200. So that is equivalent to 2,060. Then you subtracted 30 too many, so you will add 30 to the difference. So 2,060, then you added 30, the total is 2,090. In short, when you add, if the given is subtraction, when you add, at the end, you need to add also to find the final answer. Now, let's proceed to the guided practice. Number 1. Sherry adds 135 plus 1,048 using mental math. What properties and strategies can Sherry use to find the sum? So the example is, Sherry can break apart 1,048 to make it 1,043 plus 5. Then use the associative property to group the addends as 135 plus 5 plus 1,043 Therefore, 140, because 135 plus 5 is 140, plus 1043, so the total is 1183. So this is only an example, so you can use different strategies that can help you to answer question number 1. Question 2 to 4. Use mental math strategies to solve. Question number 2. 6,794 minus 1,058. So, if I'm going to use a mental math strategy here, I'm going to use the compensation method. Why? To make it easily subtract from 6,794, I'm going to add 1,058. I added 42 in order to make it 1,100. Always remember that the purpose of compensation method is to make it easy subtract the number. So, 6,794 minus 1,100. So, if we're going to subtract these two, the answer is equivalent to 5,694. So, from this 5,694, I'm going to add 42. Why I added 42? Because I told you in compensation method, if the given is subtraction, if you add 42 from the given number, or if you add any number from the given number, you need to add also at the end to find the final difference. So I added 42 here, so this must be 6, this must be 13, and this must be 7, and this must be 5. That's why 5,736 is the answer. Again, I used compensation method here in order to easily subtract from 6,794. To apply the compensation method, you need to add numbers from the subtrahend. So in order to make it easy to subtract, the numbers must be ends with 0. So to make it ends with 0, so I added 42 to make it 1,100. So 6,794 minus 1,100 is 5,694. Then I added 42 again at the end to make it 5,736. Number 3, 72,314 plus 35,525. So if I'm going to use break apart here, I'm going to break 72,314 into 70,000 plus 2,000 plus 300 plus 10 plus 4. Then 30,000 plus 5,000 plus 500 plus 20 plus 5. Then after that, I'm going to add all the digits in the 10,000s place. So this is 70,000 plus 30,000. I have 100,000. So 100,000. And the next one is 2,000 plus 5,000. I have 7,000. Then 314 or 300 plus 500 is 800. Then 10 plus 20 is equivalent to 30. Then 4 plus 5 is equivalent to 9. A total of 107,839. Question number 4. 92,000 plus 180 plus 69,238 plus 7,820. So, since it is grouped already, the given 92,180 plus 69,238, it means I'm going to apply the associative property. So, if I'm going to add first these two, then the answer for these two must be added to 7,820. And the total answer is 169,238. This is associative property because I added first 92,180 plus 69,238. Then the answer for these two given must be added to 7,820. Then the final answer is 169,238. Now it's your turn. You can use any mental strategies to solve. Number 5, 7,100 minus 827. The answer is 6,273. Number 6, 9,100 plus 2,130 plus 900. So you can apply here the associative property. Maybe you can solve first these two, or maybe you can solve 2,130 plus 900 first before you added to 9,100. So that is one mental math strategy to solve question number 6. So the answer in question number 6 is 12,130. Number 7, 5,491 minus 2,860. So here I'm going to use compensation method. So I will make this as 3,000. To make it easy, subtract from 5,491. So how many I added from 2,860 to make it 3,000? I added 140. Again, I am using the compensation method. So 5,491 minus 3,000. So the answer is 2,491. So since I added 140 from 2,860, I need to add again 140 in order to get the final answer. So if I added 2,491 plus 140, the answer is 2,631. So that is compensation method. If you want to apply the other mental math strategies, it's up to you. As long as at the end, you will get the same answer. And number 8, 6,866 minus 1,443. The answer is 5,243. Number 9, 58,375 plus 31,842. The answer is 90,217. Number 10, 426,100 plus 74,900. The answer is 501,000. So if the given are additions, like for example number 9 and number 10, you can apply the commutative, you can apply the associative, okay? So it's up to you. Or you can apply the break apart in order to easily get the answer. Number 11, 1,700 minus 315. So the answer is 1,385. 2,000 plus 4,996. The answer is 6,996. And 11,219 minus 1,219. The answer is 10,000. Now, let's answer these mathematical practices and problem solving. Number 14, which state has the greatest land area in square miles? Use number names to write with the area. So it means you're going to find the greatest number based on this given: Alaska, California, Montana, New Mexico, and Texas. So obviously, the answer is Alaska, because Alaska has a total of 571,951 compared to other states. Number 15, round the land area of the state with the least number of the total square miles to the nearest 10,000. So the answer is why? Because the least number is 121,356. And this 121,356 must be rounded to the nearest 10,000. The 10,000's place is 2. And what is the rule in rounding? If it is followed by 5 or more, add 1 more. And if it is followed by 4 or less, just ignore. It means we just simply copy 2, and the rest of the digit to its right, you need to change it by 0, and the digit to its left, you just simply copy. Question number 16. The town of Warman Grove collected 9,645 blue pens and 18,836 black pens for a school supplies drive. Their goal is 30,000. Show how to use counting on to find how many more pens they need to reach their goal. So, in order to answer this question using the counting on strategy, I need to add 9,645 added to 18,836. Okay, So 9,645 plus 18,836. And the missing number, if you add all of this, the total is 30,000. So how I'm going to use the counting? Of course, I'm going to add first these two. So if I'm going to add 9,645 plus 18,836, the answer is 28,481. So I will use now counting on. How many do I need to add? Any number. Okay? So for me, I added 19 to make it 28,500. Okay? Then from this 28,500, I will add another 1,500 to make it 30,000. So I completed now 30,000 because the total must be 30,000. And how many I added? I added 19 from the start and I added 1,500. So if I'm going to add 19 plus 1,500, so the total is 1,519. So it means 9,645 plus 18,836 plus 1,519. So the total is 30,000. So that is the counting on mental math strategy. Number 17, conservationists weigh two northern elephant seal. An adult seal weighs 6,600 pounds and its pup weighs 3,847 pounds. How much less the pup weighed than the adult? So in order to complete 6,600, okay, so I need to use also counting on. It's up to you if you use counting on, if you use the compensation method, it's up to you. But for me, I will use counting on here. If I added 3 from 3,847, it becomes 3,850. Okay, then I will add another 150. So 3,850 plus 150, so the answer is 4,000. So since I need 6,600, so I need to add 2,600 in order to complete 6,600. So how many did I add from 3,847? I have 3, I have 150, I have 2,600. So, if I'm going to add 2,600 plus 150, that is 2,750 plus 3, the answer is 2,753. So that is how to apply the counting on method. Next, question number 18. Is 86,100 minus 36,287 greater than or less than 50,000? Explain how you can tell using the mental math. So the answer is less than. And the sample explanation is you can add mentally. You only have to add to the 10,000's place. 36,287 plus 50,000 is equivalent to 86,287, and 86,287 is greater than 86,100. Therefore, the answer is less than 50,000. If you want to use the compensation method, you need to change 36,287 into any number that can easily subtract to 86,100. Okay? Or you can add 36,287. You can add any number in order to complete 86,100. And that is what we call the counting on method. Number 19. Kelly uses compensation to add 5,756 and 2,398. Her answer is 8,156. Is Kelly's answer correct? What mistake may she have made? So the answer is no. Why? Because she added 2 to make it 2,400. So from 2,398, she added 2. So it becomes 2,400. Then after that, she should have subtracted 2 from her sum, not to add 2 from the sum. Why? In addition, so since this is add, in addition and applying the compensation, if you add, At the end, you need to subtract. That's why if you add 2 from 2,398, at the end, you need to subtract 2 to get the final answer. Number 20. Gary solves a subtraction problem. First, he uses the associative property to group 6,145 and 2,145 together. Then he subtracts their differences or difference from 17,422. Do you agree with Gary's reasoning? Explain. The answer is no. And the sample explanation is Gary cannot use the associative property because you cannot change the groupings of the numbers to subtract. He should use counting on to find the final answer. So that's it. Thank you so much and have a nice day.